Hey, how's everybody doing? So today I'm gonna be making a video about me talking about the differences between free-to-play games and paid-for games. So the two best examples I've came up with is GTA and Warframe. And you're probably thinking, why did I pick these two? Why did I pick these two games? Simple, really. When it comes to these two games, they both represent how the fact that some free-to-play games are actually more pro-consumer than games that are paid-for games. People people say that free-to-play games are more expensive than paid-for games. That is true. I would not disagree with that. But there are exceptions, and these are the exceptions. And the biggest exception we have is GTA and Warframe. And I'm going to be using examples and talking about different things that will prove this point, that Warframe is a more pro-consumer game and a less grindy game than GTA is, and a more rewarding game than GTA is. And I will use a lot of points to back up that claim. So first, let's start out with GTA first. I'm going to talk about GTA first. I have put about 500 hours into GTA Online, and I can say that GTA Online is probably one of the most grindiest games I've ever played in my life. Like, I've put so much time and effort into that game and it's still not enough. And I get why, because they keep updating the game, but when it comes to like actually wanting the stuff in the game, they put it at such a high price that it's pretty much damn near impossible to get the exact thing that you want. You have to spend hours upon hours upon hours to get said thing. So in GTA Online, you have different properties in different places. You have your facility, you have your houses, your garages with all your different vehicles in it, you have your business with your office, you have all these different things. And with that comes the territory. You have to earn money, and earning money in GTA is probably one of the most longest things to do, depending on what you want. Okay, let's also talk about when it comes to the buying the vehicles in GTA. Okay, let's use one example. The supercars. Let's just say supercars. The average supercar is about, if I would have to make an estimate, about 2 million. The average supercar is about $2 million. So let's use this in the aspect of the average player. The average player might have a facility, because facilities aren't that expensive. They aren't like over $1 million, but earning over $1 million in GTA is pretty much not as hard as it used to be. It's pretty much easy now. So you have a facility and then you do one of the heists. Let's say you do the second one. The second one makes the most money. And you do said heist, and you do it with 2 people, because it's better to do 2 than 1. And you do it with 2, and when you do it with 2, you get about 400k in money, about 400k, almost half a mil on average. So you do that for about, I would say you do that about 4 hours. It takes on average 4 hours to do that heist, and you get half a mil. Okay, let's say that you spend like hundreds of hours playing GTA. Let's say you spend like 100 hours playing GTA. Divide that by 4. So you have about 4 hours per heist. Divided by 4. Divide 100 by 4. 25 heists. So 25 times half a mil is 12,500,000. So with that money, unless you want to buy a bunch of supercars, you can only buy on average about 6. That's it. About 6 on average. If you spend 100 hours playing GTA, and that's just supercars. That's not including the upgrades for the car, upgrading the car, making the car faster, making it perform better. That's not including houses. That's not including your the amount the setups cost. That's just earning the money. That's how grindy GTA actually is. It's harder than working an actual job in real life. Working a real life job is easier than playing GTA 5, statistically speaking. That's how grindy GTA 5 is. But no one really talks about that, to be honest. Actually, no, some people do, but most YouTubers don't, because they don't want to piss off the fan base, because you know how Rockstar fans are. They're very sensitive when you make fun of their favorite game or poke flaws in it. If you say the flaws in their game, they'll get upset and get defensive. You know how people are. But yeah, that's just one example of how grindy GTA 5 is. But then you compare that to Warframe, where in Warframe I can literally go in Warframe, if I spend 100 hours in Warframe, I can get about 5 Warframes, all with different abilities and different stats, as well as a railjack, which takes about 4 hours to do, to get a railjack, a flying ship where I can go to whatever I want. I can also do the Fortuna story mission and get a hoverboard, and also unlock different planets while doing all of that, and that's in 100 hours. Whereas in GTA, you can only in that amount of time, you can only get 6. You can only afford 6 supercars. But in Warframe, in that same amount of time, you can literally make your character, max out your character, or your first Warframe that you have, and then go through different planets and get new Warframes, get a railjack, get a hoverboard from doing Fortuna, and get a Arcwing from doing the Arcwing quest. You get all these different things through 100 hours of gameplay. But if you do that same said thing in GTA, you can only afford 6 supercars. Do you realize how the progression gap between Warframe and GTA is ridiculous? The progression in GTA is so slow that you can't even buy every supercar in the game without spending. So it's 6. We got 6, right? 6 times 7 times 100, 700 hours for all the supercars in the game, not including SUVs, not including Audi, like whatever, sports cars, bikes, whatever, not including any of those, just the fucking just the supercars. 700 hours doing the average heist, the average player. This is for the average player. This is not for the high level. The high level players can obviously get this easily because they know they can make a lot of money, but this is for the average player. The average player would have to spend thousands of hours to unlock everything in GTA. Thousands. It would take you weeks to finish GTA Online's content, and that is not good. That isn't good at all. The fact that I going to work is easier than playing a game. That's how you know your progression system is bad. When I'd rather go to work than do that, then spend hundreds of hours doing the same repetitive missions over and over and over and over again that aren't fun when you've done them a million times, and you're just bored. It's like you're a hamster in a wheel. You're just running in circles, and it's to the point where they're like, what's the point? There's no point of me doing it. That's the whole point of this. And the fact that we have this now stigma of like how games should be designed like this is bad. It's not good for anyone. It puts everyone at a disadvantage. The fact that we have to pretty much play games that we have to play single players. This is why majority of people. Not majority. This is why people like me, we play single players. We don't play multiplayers because of this bullshit. Can you blame us when the games are so grindy that we'd rather go to work than play the damn games? That's a waste. It's a waste of time. Your games are supposed to be fun. They're not supposed to be grind. They're not supposed to be boring and mundane. That is the complete opposite of video games that what video games should be. Video games should always be enjoyable. You should always prioritize fun over money. Because when you prioritize money over fun, your game becomes unfun. Your game is designed. GTA Online is not designed to be fun. It's designed to be boring. It's designed to be as boring as humanly possible to incentivize you to pay for their shark cards. And that is a bad game. That's what we call bad game design. It's bad game design. That's all it is. It's just bad game design. You can't tell me it isn't. It's the perfect example of bad game design, because How is it not? How is it not? How is the game being designed to be unfun as humanly possible? Not bad game design. Your game is purposefully designed to milk players dry until they have nothing left, and also scam them with this bullshit attempt of free DLC when it's not free because they're all behind paywalls. In order to get the oppressor, which everyone used to use but it got nerfed, you would have to at least you have to get MLC. You have to buy the oppressor, get the MLC, which costs even more money. Then you have to buy a bunker as well to get the research for the rockets in the oppressor itself. And in order to give the oppressor rockets, if you want to do that, it will take you about 20 to 30 hours to do that. Like if you want to waste like a whole day of your life on rockets, on lock-on rockets, then that's up to you. But still, you get my point. It's behind a paywall. All of the things that you want in GTA are behind paywalls. Technically speaking, everything is behind a paywall if you want to be technical. But what I'm saying is that when you buy a vehicle in GTA, you still have to spend more money regardless. It doesn't matter what vehicle you buy, you have to spend more money. It was designed purposefully that way to make GTA more mundane. I remember in the old games where if you bought something, it was yours. You didn't need to spend more money. But they took that philosophy away and just made it so you buy more. I can't remember what it's called, but it's called like I forgot what the effect's called, where like you keep buying things over and over again and you're just addicted to it, but I forgot what it's called. But that's pretty much what it is. But with Warframe, right, when you buy something in Warframe, it's yours. There's no catch. Obviously you spend more money to upgrade your character, but when it comes to upgrading your character, you don't have to spend money. You can just find mods, and mods are all over the game, in every level, in every mission. There's a mod. You can collect mods. You get mods like you collect mods like you're collecting, like you're breathing. Like it's like breathing. You're gonna find a mod before you even realize you did, because they designed it. Cause even obviously this isn't an amazing comparison because it's RPG, and GTA does have light RPG mechanics with its leveling system. But Warframe is a heavy RPG game it's a pretty much a third-person action RPG game. But when it comes to Warframe, when you want to upgrade your character or spend money, the game does not tell you have to spend X amount of money in order to get certain things. Like for example, if you want a certain mod, you can go buy it from the market, from the Tenno market, or you can grind for it. It's up to you. There's always an alternative in Warframe. But we also need to talk about how like fact that Warframe has way more rewards than GTA. It's actually ridiculous. Like I could spend hours on Warframe and earn way more shit playing Warframe than playing GTA. Like GTA, when you play GTA, you're just doing the same missions over and over again, and it doesn't feel fun because you're just spending time driving around doing mundane missions, and then that's it. In Warframe, you can do whatever the hell you want. You can build a whole dojo for free. The game does not charge you at all for making one. Obviously it costs in-game money, but it's not like a ridiculous. It's literally like damn near free to upgrade, to create a dojo. You can create an entire dojo and decorate it and make it look however you want. In GTA, if you want a house, you have to spend like hundreds of thousands of dollars to get a house, which obviously a house is expensive and it's supposed to be a representation of America or corporate America. I get the point, but you have to put all those things in the house, decorate them, and it's like you get to the point where you're just there like, why am I spending my time doing this? And it becomes unfun. But yeah, okay, let's move on. So first I talked about grindiness. Now I'm gonna talk about content. So I just dabbled on content just now, but I want to go more deeper into it. When it comes to like content, I would say that the reason why Warframe has better content than GTA is because, like I said before, Warframe's content is more rewarding and better. Like I just said, when Warframe came out in 2014 and GTA came out in 2013, came around the same time, Warframe didn't really have anything, same as GTA. And GTA, I'll give credit to both. They've come a long way over the last 8 to 9 years. But when it comes to content, Warframe just has more content, and I'm not talking about quantity. I'm talking about it's more worth it. Like when I say more content, I don't mean like actual statistically more content. I mean it has like it's more you want to play you rather want to play Warframe more because it has more or entertaining content than GTA's content. And I say this because the biggest thing that Warframe has done is their sandboxes. They added 3 sandboxes to their game. 3 new sandboxes. So they never had sandboxes. They always had levels. They had like level based missions where you just go to a planet, go to a level, do a mission, and you complete the mission. Or, I think it was around 2015, they added Plains of Eidolon, which was a sandbox, a big sandbox, where you could go wherever you wanted in the sandbox and do free roam missions, basically. They added a free roam aspect to Warframe. They added Plains of Eidolon for free. They didn't charge you for it. They didn't say, oh, you have to pay. You literally can go there right now. If you want to play Warframe, all you have to do is unlock I forgot the location of Plains of Eidolon. I forgot what it's called again. Like location next to Plains of Eidolon. But you have to unlock that area, that hub. And when you unlock the hub, you can go there whenever you want and just explore it. And they have also Fortuna as well, which is an ice free roam map. Is just as big, if not bigger, than Plains of Eidolon. And then you also have Deimos. So they added three sandboxes, 3 for free. They didn't charge you for it. They're all free. There's no paywall at all to go there. GTA, in order to go to Caraparico's new location, you need to have a submarine, and that submarine is $2 million. In order to go to a different location in GTA, you have to pay $2.2 million to go to that different location. Warframe gives you it for free. All you have to do is unlock the area and you can go there. Literally, yeah. After you unlock it, there's no bullshit. Just unlock it, there you go. You can go there whenever you want. You see how Digital Extremes is actually more pro-consumer than Rockstar. The irony is mad. How Digital Extremes cares more about their consumers than Rockstar does. It's ridiculous. And Digital Extremes publish their game as well as Rockstar, so I don't want to hear anyone saying Take-Two, because they're both publishers and developers, so we're not mentioning that company. But Digital Extremes could have been assholes. They could have been like, oh, you have to pay XY, you have to pay like 1 million credits to go to Plains of Eidolon, or you have to pay 2 million credits to go to Fortuna, or 3 million to go to Deimos. But they didn't do that. They said you can go there for free. They basically programmed it so you go to that location, you unlock it, and you can go there whenever you want. That's it. You see how pro-consumer that is. How Warframe is actually not treating you like a dickhead and telling you need to do X, Y, Z and get all this money to go to a location, when in GTA you have to. And people may make the argument saying, oh, but GTA is a realistic game. It's not. I'm not talking about the genre. I'm talking about how to get to different locations in the game, how you get there, how you spend, what you have to do in order to get that location. You have to spend all that money just to go to a different location, and you have to keep doing. And then if you want to go back to Caraparico, you have to get a plane and fly to to Caraparico in a Velum, when the Velum plane is so slow. I hate the Velum, and you have to use the Velum. You can't use a jet. You can't use a bomber plane. Nothing. You have to use the Velum because it's a mission. It's not a free roam area. Caraparico is not a free roam area. GTA has never added a free roam area to their game, and they've been around, and GTA 5 has been out for 9 years. Warframe added 3 free roam areas. 3. Even Call of Duty Warzone added new areas to their game and changed their map as they were in the span of 2 to 3 years. They changed the entire map of Warzone in the span of 2 to 3 years. Why can't GTA do that? What excuse does Rockstar have? How can Activision do it? How could Digital Extremes do it? How could even Apex Legends do it? Fortnite even do it, where they change the map and how it looks. GTA will refuse. Rockstar refuses to. They will never change the map, and everyone's been demanding that for so long for them to change the map how it looks, but they don't want to. They refuse. They say no. They say no. Obviously I don't think they don't say no, but I think they just ignore people, ignore their consumers. And I know why, because you know how Rockstar fans are. They will like bow down to thy lord Rockstar and basically fork over their money for Rockstar, because Rockstar can do no wrong, even though they've been doing wrong for the last 9 years. But we're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna dabble in that a little bit, just to like stoke the flames, because I'm an asshole. But anyway, that's when it comes to like content. Like, you see how the difference between in content, how better it is for you to go into the content of Warframe than GTA, and how GTA has better content. GTA. How Warframe has better content than GTA. And the third thing I'm going to talk about is, I would say, the long-term benefits of GTA versus Warframe. So long-term benefits, both have benefits. I'm not gonna say that GTA has no benefits long term. Obviously it does. The long-term benefits of GTA is that the long-term benefits of GTA, I would say, is the fact that if you're a certain level and you have a certain amount of money, you can buy pretty much anything in the game when it comes out. Like, for example, they add new content to the game, you can pretty much buy it because you've been grinding through the game for so long that you can afford pretty much anything in the game. And when it comes to that, that's pretty much the only benefit that GTA gives you long term, is being able to buy things that come out straight away. Other than that, you're screwed. There's not that much other benefits. Warframe, you can trade out your items to other players if you want more platinum. And Warframe is probably the only game I've seen where you can earn premium currency without paying for it in real life money, with IRL money. You can earn platinum without spending any money, real life money. You don't have to. All you have to do is grind and get the best thing is in Warframe, and you can earn P's. You can literally earn up to like 400 platinum if you spend like 200-300 hours on Warframe. You can earn up to like 400 platinum, and 400 platinum is about £16 in real life. So you can literally make £16 in real life just by spending like 300 to 400 hours of your life on a game. Obviously £16 is a lot of money, but you get my point. It's way more beneficial. But whereas GTA, there's no benefits. There's no actual benefits. You can't trade vehicles with your fellow players or your friends. You can't trade with them at all. And I get why, because GTA is not an RPG, I know. But they could have at least added the trading system. They could have added the black market system where you could trade your vehicles and your weapons to your friends. It would have been a cool idea. It would have been a cool little DLC for them to add, the black market DLC, where you could trade vehicles and shit to your friends. But it's just the ideal. Obviously that's not gonna happen, but it's just an ideal. But yeah, you get my point when it comes to the content aspect. No, not content, sorry. The long-term differences between the long-term benefits between GTA and Warframe. Overall, I've stated these things, but we're gonna go into a fourth topic. We're gonna be talking about the OGs, like the gamers who grew up playing video games and didn't deal with the bullshit of now, versus the whales.